Today, you might just be the creator. Have you ever wondered? Why are the physical laws of the universe so absurdly precise? Could it be that some higher intelligence designed them? The perfection of the universe is like this. Imagine taking apart your phone, tossing all its pieces into the ocean and letting the waves stir them around. Somehow, they reassemble flawlessly. Not a single screw missing, not a hint of rust. And when you pick it up, it already has TikTok installed with me on your following list. That's how outrageous the universe really is. Top physicist John Wheeler's quantum experiments point directly to this mind-bending truth. Every act of observation you make right now determines how the universe comes into being, even rewriting events billions of years in the past. Today, we'll uncover the strangest logic behind the cosmos. Scientists have found at least 12 key parameters: the strength of electromagnetism, the strong nuclear force, even the energy density of space itself, all tuned with uncanny precision. If electromagnetism were slightly weaker, stars couldn't forge the carbon life depends on. If the strong force were a fraction stronger, the universe would collapse into nothing but light elements, and life would vanish instantly. Even the energy of empty space is set just right to allow intelligent life to emerge. This kind of perfect balance is nothing short of miraculous. Tweak any one parameter even slightly, and life, stars, even the universe as we know it would look nothing like this. So is this just cosmic luck? That we happen to live in a universe so perfectly aligned for existence? Or is there some greater intention? A universe fine-tuned, tailor-made for life itself? Why does the universe seem so friendly to life? This unimaginable precision feels like evidence of design. For thousands of years, humanity believed we were the center of the cosmos, that everything was made for us. And when you look at Earth, a planet perfectly stable with an ideal axial tilt, everything seamlessly matched for life, it looks too good to be true. So is the fine-tuning of the universe just chance or part of a grand design we belong to? If Earth really is this special, what about the rest of the cosmos? Are there other places like this? Or are we truly drifting alone in an infinite void? The questions are endless, the answers painfully few. When faced with the fine-tuning problem, physicists often turn to a powerful idea: the anthropic principle. In short, the universe must look the way it does because otherwise we wouldn't be here to observe it. A bit circular, right? But it's one way to explain why the universe seems perfectly set for life. Put simply, the universe appears perfect because if it weren't, we wouldn't exist to notice. It's like wearing glasses that perfectly match your eyesight. Of course, the world looks clear. Or imagine walking into a room and finding a birthday cake with your favorite flavor. It feels like it was baked for you, but maybe it wasn't. Maybe you were simply invited to the party that happened to serve it. The same with the anthropic principle. The universe may not be designed for us, but we exist because we happen to live in a universe where life is possible. There are two versions. The weak anthropic principle says conditions must allow us to exist. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here. The strong anthropic principle goes further, suggesting the universe must evolve life, even intelligent life, implying life is no accident, but an intrinsic feature of the cosmos. But then, new questions arise. If the universe is destined for life, why all the harsh physical laws? Or are we simply incredibly lucky? If life is inevitable, is that evidence of design? Or just natural physics at work? Many physicists push back. The universe is so vast and we occupy only a speck. Think of 10,000 galaxies, 10,000 stars each, all just so one tiny planet could host life? That feels absurdly self-centered. Most of the universe is frozen, or blazing hot, bathed in deadly radiation and vacuum. If the universe was designed for life, it doesn't seem very efficient. Yet somehow, life did emerge, against all odds. And here comes a more radical, mind-bending idea. What if it's the opposite? A deeper version of the anthropic principle says, the universe exists because we exist. Our consciousness calls it into being. From this perspective, it's not that fine-tuning allows us to exist. It's that our conscious existence somehow makes the universe real. This flips everything on its head. Not the universe creates us, but rather our observation, thought, and experience create the universe itself. Philosophers and physicists alike have wrestled with this staggering shift. Think of the old question. If a tree falls in a forest with no one around, does it make a sound? Now it's even sharper. If no one observes the universe, does it even exist? This version of the anthropic principle says the universe isn't just a backdrop. It's woven together with our consciousness, shaped by the very act of observation. Without or beings like us, there may be no universe at all. And consciousness itself remains the great mystery. Science can map the brain, but it can't explain why thoughts arise, why we feel self-awareness. Some say consciousness is just a byproduct of biology, an accident of evolution. But what if it's more fundamental? What if consciousness is not produced by the brain, but embedded in the fabric of reality itself? This idea is called panpsychism. Consciousness as a basic property of everything, from atoms to stars. It sounds wild, but then remember quantum physics. Particles change behavior when observed, as if reality itself depends on consciousness. Dig deeper, and the questions only intensify. What if our consciousness not only perceives reality, but creates it? Quantum mechanics suggests that before observation, particles exist only as probability waves. Consciousness collapses them into definite reality. If that's true, consciousness isn't passive. It actively shapes the world. So, what about before life existed? Was the universe just a sea of possibilities, waiting for awareness to bring it into being? Physicist John Wheeler took this further with his idea of a participatory universe. For him, observation doesn't just reveal reality, it creates it. Take the famous double-slit experiment. Light behaves as a particle or wave depending on whether it is observed. Even more bizarre, the photon seems to know if it's being observed and changes its behavior. Wheeler imagined this on a cosmic scale. He proposed that our observations today can determine the behavior of light emitted billions of years ago. In other words, the past is not fixed until we measure it. Our choices in the present reshape events that seemed long settled. Reality, then, may not exist independently of us. It may require conscious observers to bring it into being, past, present, and future alike. If Wheeler is right, we are not passive spectators of the cosmos. We are active participants in its very existence. And if that weren't strange enough, another explanation goes even further. The many worlds interpretation. Unlike Wheeler's view, where observation collapses possibilities into one reality, many worlds says all possibilities are real. Every quantum outcome happens, but in different parallel universes. Each choice you make, each quantum measurement, splits reality into countless branches. One universe where you turn left, another where you turn right. Both versions of you exist. In this view, we don't collapse possibilities. We simply experience the branch of reality we're in. So maybe consciousness is not just participating in the universe, but actively choosing which version of reality we inhabit. Whether it's Wheeler's participatory universe or Everett's many worlds, the message is the same. We are not just bystanders. We are essential to the unfolding of reality itself. The more we think about this, the stranger reality becomes. And maybe, just maybe, The universe is far more intertwined with us than we ever imagined.